Alright, so I'm in Phoenix Media, meeting Eddie Siki. Inti me wo Ashanti region with the two stories. And AP or I said me to me Edema. Now, what you're seeing right now, an interviewer, the new Ashanti regional minister, friends, Dr. Frank Amwakohini, Etimia Grantia, or Timi Airborne Arjun, Edema, the old or the ex Ashanti regional minister, Honorable Simon Semensan, which you Mr. Sebi, or for better Nedia, or for Entimia Obra. Now, Nini, me betro pictures be. It me a Kofa interview in same way. You see this picture. Now, this picture, one property, this is also another. Now, these are two government properties in Ashanti region in the care of the regional minister also any moment. Now, the current picture right now, the presidential villa Ashanti region, which we understand say a region where say utimi echo. Look at the current state. And I say Imura Afahon. I say what I say, and that was under the watch of Honorable Simon Osemensa. The second one, the regional minister's residence, and also who say ye tutu burglar proof, ye tutu air conditions, ye tutu near much say ya say niama ewo home, and in also state property anka regional minister etimi esheso. And it was your womb for Nino. And no, and ama Dr. Frank Amwakohino, the new regional minister Wabano. In an interview, HM said, regional minister Obertono, I will be dinner as no of a penino. He expected Senka Utumi a year and Niama Itimi Boniama Hobai. And the shocking thing is, these residents know they are being guarded or protected by Ghana police personnel. Into no, Obi new home quines will be to me room go to Niama free and Niama and answer a dime with home. Unless if we hire authority. So suspicious as to how a regional minister's residence yet me etutu honiema. Dr. Frank Amwakohene the new opinion beba which me say wo for beto no waboka egunachi wo fa anya de what I say. Now ye beko that interview no bet ye wa Ashanti region de mamini kan ema video bi eno ada Suame Kumase Suame ija etimi eto ho ama sisia ne de abusua emfoni a wo behu Suame magazine na chese ija atom ama eho ase drobe na ebusia wo hwe now yenhwe video ni bi any eyewitness reporter omo anase eyewitness account omo cheche enima ekoso enrada ewu Kumase Suame magazine. What we understand right now and say ijano eto ho around enumrebe say 8 mu ho na chese ijano ehye ya so far as at the time report ne ba yetete na say stores be say 10 na cars are running into the 30s. Cars ni nyina etimi ahye eno incident a akoso ewu Kumase Suame magazine ebusia hwe video ni bi na yento aso
carry to go home I want for that there yeah hey Jose I'm over Japan away. What's that? Hey, I shall anymore. Hey,
so eno de ekoso Suame magazine hu se ija timi atom abusua amanfo Agyapade na share no stores 10 na cars be say 30 to 34 there per reporter eba no timi ahye drobe ewu Kumase Suame magazine ija no na asokumu na ekoso enrade enumre ewu Kumase na chese sa asemwi timi akoso ewo ho abusua aye arehosem now ebreja no ehye no yankoni nkotie eyewitness anomu ewo Suame magazine enrada omo ensemo de tudwa efa the way jani esiba because as now official report intime my as to the cause of the fire no but then eyewitness for no omo ho etimi describe incident no yentie bi
so na jani si to na me kwa kotafo besi be 9:30 na say ija frana mo ha tese utu ani a untimi mani mu na no din ye papa tibi da me mo down ha o na madwuma mo na me fie so ben the shop na mo na so na jani si to na me kwa me so se me den me bana funa mo nyina ma ababi ader ko jina bonti mu chei e ma me hwe ya ma echi na babi akeka ko na ano odin ti na ese me so e Uteke FM na me ka kire mo so de mo ben ahimfie ho e fire service for na wo ho na nka wo mbo mo mane no mo from no mo ba ampa kwansi anche na mo ba ye a se so mbe boa ya ma ja na ye den e ko from ye bo ba 10 to 11 na se manikum na se me ko pe babi ye den da minim sa ha ye workshop na omumodu niema nikanika sunu na asefo na sabu ni fie no so omo shop an na ohwa no pa na ahye no a che se omo repair cars ene cars ye nketua ne nizan nyina omo ye ho adwuma nti se wokura ohwa otumu se ye ampa ahahye ha dwin papa ene brisam ene nura esi ye no
ejane de ya kasa le huni ba bi efiri ba ye se either say free ha and I say free distance but me sure say if this time oh say be electrical yes ni bi na money apensa and them ma say one easy top why be infancy be 10 fancy be 10 cars na show as here hey ejande na no odin pa ebi ho anka e ba Sunday bi ho anka steel rag engine ana blacksmith for Schwar electric welders for Schwar ana litana oh no dey asem because you share bit ma ka kire omo yinna na wo se hwe yehu hour ye beside.
So that's a brief report on Kumase Suame magazine and I just say ija etimi atomu ewo ho no. Now let's get to the main story. Dr. Frank Amwakon Ashanti Regional Minister him say ni old opinion oba bisi na na say honorable Simon no say mensa the past regional minister na obeto no sebi why niema basa ni nyina say two government properties the regional minister's residence and a presidential villa ewo Ashanti region abusia I say what I say the way niema akoso ewo ho no aye basa na yenkuni nkotie Dr. Frank Amwakon nenum nsem ewo sansem wi eho.
You heard your name. How did that make you feel?
Well, I got the wind just a day before the name came out.
Okay.
Yeah, because after the elections and everything, I was just focusing on my work as chief administrator for the party.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a day before, and I got the wind that your name is on table for discussion. So that's okay.
That's okay. That was your reaction?
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it's the president and it's his government and he's worked with us. So he knows everyone's strength and what we can best do. So the name came out and I was like, really? Well, initially, and honestly, I wasn't expecting a ministerial role.
Okay. But you had put in the work. So what were you expecting?
Considering my age and everything, I was considering either a deputy ministerial or a CEO or even to remain within the party and work as a party president.
You didn't think that you could frontline an entire ministry?
Not per se, but I didn't think that I'll get lucky.
Okay. But you put in the work.
Yes, I really worked hard during the campaign.
The abandoned regional minister's residency. How did you feel when you saw that project?
Terrible. We got a wind of it during the campaign time. It was a whistleblower, a report that the place was in tatters. So after the transition and after the swearing in, I think on 10th, there was no leadership for the region except for the party leadership. Okay. So we sought leave with the Ghana Police Service and the regional chief director, to go and have a look at the place. We went there in the presence of the media so that the story will not be twisted as though we went there to vandalize the place. No. When we went there, we realized that the presidential villa was in good shape. The regional minister's residence was equally not in good shape, to the extent that furniture, TV, air conditions, all these items have been removed from the place. There are other buildings over there too. In those other buildings, you realize that the burglar proof, the glasses, everything metallic has been removed from those buildings. And now our worry was that the place is guarded by the Ghana police. So how come someone will come in, remove all these items without their notice? And again, when you're entrusted with state assets, you have every responsibility of making sure that even if you don't use them, they will still be in good shape. So yes, we are worried and we charge whoever becomes the regional minister to make sure we commission an investigation into the process. Fortunately,
Looks like you were talking to
unfortunately,
yourself.
Yes, it was a prophecy to myself. So I'm going to make sure that those commitments we needed from the regional minister are implemented. And not only that, take the responsibility to redevelop the place in a very befitting manner. Said that anytime the president is in the region, he will be able to find a place there.
But are you disappointed in Simon?
Uncles are expected to leave a legacy for their nephews. Unfortunately, my uncle has left me a debt and a messed up residence. I will not judge him yet. I would want to. I called him actually, and I even sent him a text before even we went there and all that. I gave him that benefit of the doubt.
Did he respond? What did he say?
He's not responding. He's not returned the call yet. I'll give him that benefit of the doubt and sit with him and then be able to learn from his mistakes and his successes so that I will become a better regional minister.
Okay, but you say that he hasn't responded to your text till date. Do you think that he will be willing to sit with you?
Oh, definitely he will. Definitely he will. He's the same person who gave me his number. Then I was regional secretary. We met at the mall. He was going to buy some items.
He didn't think that his party would win. I mean, your party would win.
Yes, definitely. And I'm sure he's still in the stages of grief. And I'm sure that with time he will come up and he will know that elections are either to be won or to be lost. And you will heal from the broken heart. And I'm sure
you think that he's not come to terms with reality?
No, yeah. Most of them are not out of the defeat. Yes.
Staying on him, when it comes to his performance as a regional minister, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate him?
I won't be the best judge in this situation.
But you were in the region.
I was in the region, but
you observed. You were in every corner.
Rightly so. But in this situation where I am replacing him directly, I don't want to sound as though I'm dragging all that he did into the drain or something. So my opinion definitely will count. But I'm sure that if you interact with other citizens within the region, I'm sure their opinion will best represent how they felt about the minister.
That was the elections because there was voter apathy in that region. Don't you think that if, the people that decided not to vote, decided to vote, they would have, won the election?
What would make someone who voted for you decide not to vote? They tell you that you didn't do something right. So they should stop pampering themselves with all these antics and focus on rebuilding their party.
Okay.
So it is not a justification for why they lost.
Okay. Now, you have made your gains in the region. You have won a number of seats that traditionally the NPP would have won. What are your prospects for those regions? How do you intend cementing, or you think that it's just going to be a one-off thing?
Thank you. So, in most of the new seats where I went to campaign, KT Hammond, if he wants to know why...
You destroyed him.
Yeah, if he wants to know why he lost, it's because of toilets.
He lost because of toilets?
Yes.
How?
There is no community in his constituency that has a public toilet. And the constituents openly talk about it. When I went there to campaign, they come for the mic and they talk about it with passion. And he grows over that. Fumso market, for instance, was started by the NDs. He forgot about the market. It's the biggest market, especially on that outstretch.
Okay.
So he was out of touch with the people. And that is a mistake that we will not do or we will not want to do. So I've told my MPs that as much as possible, be closer to the people. Because the needs of people change as and when. You may have gone there to campaign, they will tell you what they want. But in the space of a month or a year, those needs may change. You should be sensitive enough to always be abreast with their needs. And I'm sure that once we stay closer with the people, we should be able to impress them and we should be able to bring in some more developmental injection into the region and the constituencies. And I'm very hopeful that in 2028, they're going to maintain us and maintain the MPs.
But don't you think that the NPP may also come up with strategies that will make them reclaim those seats?
We'll come up with superior strategies.
Okay, so the new Ashanti regional minister and Ebusia Martin and Kan, which you say what the visions Atuja any Niama or for the region, any expectations, how I would see the news of the nomination, any idea face a message to the former regional minister Honorable Simon Osemensam over 2 state properties a presidential villa wa Ashanti region ese omampani ba Ashanti region no mu a ehɔ na ese nkɔ college no sisi no asɛe ewura afa ho under the watch of a regional minister wɔyɛ opani a ese nkɔ maintain Agyapade. And so the new regional minister came say Wofa 4 because this is like a 34-year-old man and somebody in his 60s. Wofa 4 gaja omu ehwe Agyapade so je Agyapade eja wo mama. But unfortunately, he is inheriting debt, menace, what I say, messed up residence. And you see, so the reaction, and no busia etimi wetimi abobo na adwen ediama the outgoing regional minister. I have a Phoenix Media. I mean, I say, and your first time I subscribe to the channel. Now, the comment section is open with me. I shall comment. Now, wait me any end so edit on a videos ni enyina ehun. Medo asese onya bre edema ye.